From the KSAN Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Brittany Lawrence with your weather update for your Sunday. Some of us got some well-needed rain here after being dry for most of this week. Some of our southern counties got a little more than us, but if you stepped outside like I did this afternoon, you probably had to grab that umbrella. And you can see where the areas that got rain today: 78 in El Dorado, 83 in Wall, 75 in Fort McCavitt. A little cooler to the southern counties than it is as far as the northern counties here, like in Raleigh, they're at 92, 84 in Sterling City. Here in San Angelo, we're at 80 degrees, all thanks to that cloud cover and that rain that we experienced earlier today. Across the Lone Star State, it's the same story. Had some moisture moving in from that tropical moisture from Hurricane Ida, some of those outer bands, and it's continuing to see that moisture over much of Texas going into the afternoon and into tomorrow. Laredo, Texas at 99 degrees, warm there, 86 in Amarillo, 88 in Lubbock, 83 in Marfa, 91 in Tyler, 92 in College Station. Most of us in the 80s or in the lower 90s, except for Laredo. They're topping out near 100 degrees. I think they actually got into the hundreds today. Now, there's a lot of moisture. I talked about it. You know, where most of the moisture is over southeastern Louisiana, where Hurricane Ida made landfall as a Cat 4. Again, check on your family and friends along the Gulf Coast, Louisiana, southeast Louisiana, into Mississippi, because this storm is moving fairly slow. Some of the outer bands of the eye wall is now infiltrating most of southeast Louisiana, bringing heavy rain and also lots of hurricane force winds. It won't be until tomorrow where they start to see tropical storm force winds for portions of Mississippi into Alabama. So again, if you have family that way, you definitely want to check on them. Here over the Concho Valley, we're getting some of that outer bands moisture there influencing from the Gulf, and we do have some dry air seeping into the area as well. Some dry air starting to seep in here in between the Concho Valley and the Panhandle. Again, that's what pretty much sparked up some of our storms today. And if you look at the clouds and radar, you see a good bit of that tropical moisture still influencing much of our Concho Valley here and over Texas. Again, most of the heaviest rain, though, is not in our region. It's over New Orleans, who is just pretty much getting a lot of rainfall right now and some hurricane force winds. Again, make sure you check on family, and if you have friends out there, make sure that they are safe. Looking at the Concho Valley right now as we put this radar in looping right now, I'm going to go ahead and pause it in the now. So some of those storms that was infiltrating the Concho Valley now with all that cloud cover, it's now starting to slack a little bit, starting to decrease as it moves further to the northwest. The inflow losing the moisture. As we head into sunset, these storms will start to diminish, but we hang on to the chance of seeing this storm potential into tomorrow afternoon as well. With the daytime heating and all the tropical moisture, we can have the same effect happen tomorrow again, but it won't be a total rain out like today. It was plenty of sunshine earlier, and then we saw some clouds move in. Again, expect mostly cloudy skies going into much of this evening before we start to turn a little more partly cloudy. So it'll be slightly warmer tonight than it was last night. It's going to give it more of a muggy feel in the air and a stickiness thanks to all that moisture, tropical moisture. But again, winds will calm out as we go into the overnight hours. But tonight, expecting to get down, most of us, into the upper 60s and low 70s for overnight lows. As we look at tonight headlines, you want to see what your forecast will be. You got to tune in tonight at KSAN News at 10, and we'll give you another look at Hurricane Ida and her whereabouts and her infantries and see where she's going. But again, well out of our region, not affecting us. But if you want to know what will affect your work week, you got to tune in tonight at 10, and I hope to see you guys then. Stay dry for all you guys that are getting rain. It will end soon, and thank you for tuning in to this weather update. Have a good day.